Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Hill. Paul George comes in for Charlie Villanueva. And it's Ellis in for Rodney Stucker.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them.
Now here's Bradley. Following the miss by Freak. Pacers leading by 8. To the inside. And Turner kicks to Ellis. 13 feet away. Bradley with some nice D.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
No problem knocking that one down. He has 5.
And I really feel like he just wanted us to see that leaner there. That's a shot he's very comfortable with.
1:29 left in the first half of basketball. It's Freak, top of the key. No good. Good D by Thomas.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Pass to Mickey. Back to Thomas. Here's Mickey. Here's Brock. And another basket for Boston.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Now here's Freak. 8 points for him. He dishes it to George. Ellis kicks to Freak. And stolen by Thomas. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball. Nice ball movement by Boston. High arcing shot. Here's Sullinger, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. And a pretty tightly contested.
Here we go, Boston. Now.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3.
Check out the stats for Freak. He's got 8 points, and he's hit the mark twice from 3-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
On the court for Indiana. Freak, he's in at the point. C.J. Miles and Paul George with a wingman. Hill is out there with Charlie Villanueva. Outside Thomas. Back to Bradley for the tie. It's rebounded by Indiana.
The clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
Freak with it, now guarded by Bradley. From deep, Miles. Second chance effort, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And you know what? Just a tone setter there to start the second half. Just powering up for that rebound and getting it to fall.
Here's Bradley. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Indiana shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Free throw good. Freak. Celtics trail by 6. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the 3rd. Olynyk sets a screen for Thomas. A rebound by Villanueva. Villanueva's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here's Freak. He's got 11. And yes, sir, that one drops.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Now here's Bradley. 9-point game. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Freak's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Freak. And it's an 11-point Pacer lead.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And Thomas, here we go. Can't connect from short range.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Pick up by Hill. Now here's Freak, guarded by Bradley. Freak dishes to Villanueva. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Thomas. Olynyk sets a screen for Thomas. Looking to end the run from the arc. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 10, and the basket from Brock.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
From 11 feet away, offensive rebound, Hill. Can't get it to go.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
In the corner, Bradley with it. Stolen by Miles. Passes it to Freak. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. The tray. Here's Hill. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking them.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time. Proper position. Then slamming home the putback.
Yep.
Celtics trail by 16. They've got Smart. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Amir Johnson. Then it's Isaiah Thomas, and it's Brock in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now Smart, just 5 on the clock. Outside Thomas. And it's off from 3-point range. Indiana leading by 16. Freak with it. Now guarded by Smart. Pick up by Hill.
Move the ball. Stick it to
On the wing, George. Cans the shot from the wing. George has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Indiana.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
They get it back. Goes back up. And Johnson lays it in.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Now here's Freak, guarded closely. Villanueva passes to Freak. Misses from short range. Celtics trail by 16. Thomas kicks to Smart. Johnson the screen. Pass to Brock. The leader. Paul George grabs the miss. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Stuckey. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Sullinger comes in for Johnson, and it's Avery Bradley in for Smart. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Indiana. He hits the second from the line. Indiana leading by 17. Freak kicks to Villanueva. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
No hesitation. When he saw the space the D was giving him, that's 2.
Sullinger with a screen for Thomas. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Villanueva with the steal. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and George with the stuff.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish, bringing it down with some thunder?
Yeah, lightning too.
But guys, the pass for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
Celtics trail by 21. Thomas dishes to Sullinger. Outside Thomas. And it's sent back by Hill. Here's Freak. Hill, a screen on Sullinger. And Thomas over to help. Here's Freak. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Pacers?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Pacers leading by 20. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. The 10-footer. Here's Hill. Lays it up and banks it in.
Plays like that, the hustle plays on the backboard, the second chance points that have really caused problems all day for the defense.
Here's Thomas. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
The Pacers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Hill, a screen on Thomas. In the corner, George with it. And Villanueva has it in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 5 assists in the game.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Good.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet. No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Bradley passes to Thomas. Feeds it to Sullinger. It's rebounded by Indiana. George has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Here's Freak. And Boston with the rebound.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Pacers.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Paul George. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Brock loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Looking to get it going. They grab their own miss. Outside for Miles. And here's Freak. Indiana again missing. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game, and
Hey.